Hello guys, I am B. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am here to get you into the best drama school possible, or in this case, you got in. And now it's about what the hell should you do before you go into a drama school. So this video is regarding some of y'all's emails that you got with acceptance letters for drama schools. I'm so happy for you guys if you got in. If you didn't, don't give up. I have a bunch of videos coming up about what to do, what to change, specifically what to do with your monologue. But if you got in, congratulations. And now in September, you will embark on this amazing journey. So I want to help you out because you have now 3 months to get yourself together before you go into one of the most insane experiences of your life. And there is a lot of things that I wish I did before I went to my drama school, and some things I did do, and it really helped me. So that's what I'm going to share today. I really hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. So my first tip is gonna sound really weird because it's like, duh. I know if you are applying to drama schools, I know you love theater, cinema, TV, musicals, whatever, but you won't have as much time when you're in it to watch really amazing theater, to watch all the movies you want to watch, and people will keep throwing things at you. They'll say, you need to see this movie, you need to see this play, you need to do this and this and this, you need to read this play, and you won't really have the time. That list that you have of all the movies you want to watch them. Definitely separated into 3 categories of stuff you should watch. First one is modern, just what's going on now, fringe stuff. Royal Court does a lot of new writing, just so you know what's going on in the industry. Second, Shakespeare, because you can't go through drama school without bumping into Shakespeare at least once, twice, 3 times. And I know it's tough for internationals. I couldn't just hop on a flight and then go to the Globe, but if you can, just watch some Shakespeare, watch some classical, watch some realism stuff, because you're going to do a lot of that as well. So that means Ibsen, Chekhov, all of those guys. I know that there's a big stereotype, but you need to know who they are, because there's so many different styles of theater that you will have to know something about. And if you go into it knowing something about each different style of theater, it will be so helpful, because you won't have to you won't feel so overwhelmed with all these different decades of all these different practitioners and theater styles and what is the difference between all of these. And the third one is just experimental shit. Just something weird that you wouldn't like, some pub theater, just something that you wouldn't exactly appreciate. It's not your vibe, but you have a better understanding of what it's out there. So yeah, this is just my pep talk to encourage you to just really go through all your notes of all the plays and movies you want to watch, and just really try to watch as much as you can, because it's time. The amount of things I wish I could watch right now, and I just don't have the time. You don't understand. And this is a big tip. I have an Excel on me of every play I've watched that I've enjoyed, every movie I've watched that I've enjoyed, everything that I've watched that I'm like, yes. Now, and I recommend you do this now, put the name, put the director, put the actors, put whoever, if I like the set design, put that shit in. Who is that person? Because you are going to be expected to know who's behind the stuff that you like. And when you go into 3rd year, you'll have meetings with agents, and they'll be like, so why do you like that? And you need to back yourself up. So you need that knowledge. And if you start now, it won't feel like such a heavy load when you actually go into 3rd year, because you'll have some kind of understanding of it before you went to drama school. So just keep a list of things you've enjoyed and who's behind it. Don't just watch Netflix or BBC or whatever. Central Tickets, Today Tix, there's so many ways of finding cheap theater, cheap seats. There is ways to watch theater for not that much money, and that way you build your knowledge up, and it makes such a big difference, believe me, because you'll need to know what is going on in the industry. And the industry is small, but it's also gigantic, and there are a lot of names involved. And if you know a little bit of it before you go in, it'll save you some time, I promise. My second advice, you don't understand how hard some people are struggling because they don't have the stamina. It's not just going on stage, saying a few words and coming off. So my second tip is work out, which sounds a little odd because you just think, oh, theater, unless it's something very physical, you don't really need to have the stamina. You do. And this is something that I actually did a lot just because I was in lockdown and I needed to get busy. But you definitely need stamina to endure drama school, not just because of the physical theater that you do, but also because you have at least 3 movement classes a week. So you definitely need to be able to keep up with that. And those classes are not there for you so you can like do some cardio and be fit. That's not the point. It is part of it, obviously, but the point is to teach you some concepts, some key concepts like groundness, breath, balance, release. There's a lot to it. But if you don't have the basic like strength, cardio, like you will struggle a little, and it will be harder for you to then take in the other things that they're trying to teach you, which is like breath related, core related, flexibility, roundness. You won't even understand what they're actually going on about because you're not breathing properly because you're just trying to breathe, not even thinking about the technique that they're trying to teach you. So definitely work out, even to get into that rhythm, because it can be so demanding. Third one, this is very particular to your own financial state, but I would definitely recommend, if you can / if you need it, or if you think you're gonna need it, definitely try to work during the summer, even if it's just a part-time. Just try saving money, because once again, living in London, going into drama school, you don't have much time to work. Like, I'm currently doing a part-time job as a waiter, and it's hard. And if you need to work while you're studying, that's how you have to do it. But if you can save up some money, just so you have that financial stability so you can really focus in on your studies, oh my god, please do that. Save up. Like, drama school can get so expensive, especially in third year. There's so many things, like your stage combat exam, which do it, because stage combat is such a good skill to have in your spotlight. Your headshots, so expensive. Oh my god, hundreds of pounds just for headshots. So yeah, there's a lot of costs that add up besides rent and living costs and food and shelter and all of that. So yeah, I would recommend doing that, because that's something I wish I did. Yeah, if you don't need it, don't worry about it. I'm just saying for those who might, because I don't know who's watching this. Next one is, this is gonna sound really shitty, but I am saving you time. Again, if you want to go in and you don't want to have any kind of expectations, you want to be whatever they throw at me, fine. I myself, I'm an overthinker. So if I can prepare for something that I know it's coming, if I see like a big giant snowball coming my way, if I can like work my way slowly towards it before it like hits me in the face, I'll do it. So I'm gonna tell you some books that you will probably have to read. And this is theory. This is drama theory. And they do teach you a lot. Some practitioners you will not escape, because they are that good. So reading their books, even to flex when you actually have those interviews with agents and they're like, so what do you think about their work? You're not just like trying to copy something that your teacher said to you in second year. You actually read something that you can back up and you can like argue with them. Drama people are snobs, most of them. They love to talk. So you need to be able to name drop, you need to be able to theory drop, you need to be able to like stand your ground a little. You need to be able to play the game. So I'm gonna give you a few, and I'm gonna leave a list down below just so you have it in case you want to start reading. Again, no pressure. If you don't want to know these things beforehand, before those names are introduced to you, absolutely respect that. I personally love the fact that, because I did a foundation course, I kind of knew some of the names that was gonna be presented, and I read some of it before, and it really helped me, because then when someone throws a concept at you, you've heard it before, you might be able to make a connection sooner to what are they actually meaning by what they're saying, because drama is hard to understand. It's a lot of I don't get this, you keep doing it, and you don't get it, and you keep doing it, and you don't get it, and one day it clicks. And if you read a little bit about them, if you know more about them, you might get there quicker. With me, I have to, because, again, international student, I don't have the time or money to be traveling with books back and forth. So the two that I have, the first book I recommend, because you will be doing object classes in your first year, which is so much fun. But again, it can be very what the hell is this? Why are we doing this? And it's this one. So it's Hagen, Respect for Acting. It's really good. I've read this. It just helps it make more sense. There's also another one, which I don't have, but it's available online, which is A Challenge for Actors by her as well. And I would, if you don't want to read, but you really want to understand what kind of exercises you'll be doing, she has a master class that's 3 hours, I believe, on YouTube. But you don't need to see the whole thing. It's just to have an understanding of who is this woman, why is every drama school paying attention to what she has to say, and then you watch the classes and you're like, oh, okay. The second book, this is really good if you're scared about voice, if it's your second language, if you're scared about accents, if you have no idea what the fuck is going on with your voice, because same. This is Finding Your Voice by Barbara Houseman. I look like such a YouTuber, Jesus Christ. It just helps to really have a mild understanding of what the hell is going on. Those two are the ones I have with me. I'll put down below some others that I think could be really nice. Again, if you have the time and the will. The next one, again, a little controversial, one might say. I did this, and I highly recommend. I didn't do this because I was going into drama school. I did this because we all have issues. Mental health is just as important as physical health. And again, if you can afford it, which there are a lot of ways now to afford therapy, go to therapy before you go to drama school. I say this, I know this is a big statement. I say this because it really helped me. The rejection that you feel, the constant need for approval, the pressure, the competition. It's a tough 3 years of your life, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of moments of self-doubt. You feel talentless. There are a lot of moments of insecurity. And this is a fact. I would have so many more moments of self-doubt if I didn't go to therapy to deal with getting rejected and what that felt, and also personal stuff that had nothing to do with drama school. But it really helped me just to get some closure in some things before I go into this mental, emotional, devastating sometimes experience. One thing that it's not being said enough is that first year is very much dependent on you and yourself, your experience, your past, your personality, your creativity. It's you. You need to work on this to then in second year and in third year be able to actually leave this at the door. It's actually insane the amount of self-search, self-digging, self-picking that you have to do. You really spend a lot of time here, which can be damaging. And if it's not well done, it can be really damaging. If you are in therapy, salute you. I think everyone should go to therapy, at least just for a quick checkup. I need to go again. I haven't gone in a while, but again, time. We all have something that we need to work on, always. And the fact that you haven't worked on it, or you suppressed it, or whatever you did with it, then going into a very personal experience or a character is close to that or whatever may trigger that. And if it's not a healthy, and I don't want to scare you by saying this because a lot of tutors are very, very careful with, if it's an unhealthy place to be at, you're not there. But they like to push you sometimes, and it's part of it. And you will push yourself. It's just a matter of making sure that whatever you're doing in a healthy way, and it's safe and protected, and you feel like you're in a safe environment. And therapy will help you get closure in a lot of those past traumas and just alleviate some of that so you don't bring it in. I hope I'm making sense. Go to therapy. If you're going to drama school, if you're going to medical school, if you're going down to Sainsbury's, go to therapy. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. And my final thing I wish I did, and this is wish I did, is rest. I know it sounds very counterproductive to everything I basically just said, because like, read this, do this, work on yourself. But also, please, just take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine. It's a lot of information being thrown at you. You're doing so many things at the same time. I cannot even tell you how many things I'm doing right now. But it's fun, it's exciting, it's high energy, very demanding. So take the time to rest. If you don't want to read any of the books I send you, if you don't want to focus on anything related to acting, I completely get it. You do whatever you gotta do to make yourself ready, but enjoy it, because it goes by really fast, and it's an amazing experience, in my opinion. And when I say it's an amazing experience, I don't mean like I'm giggling all the time. I'm really not. But at the end of the day, you're like, wow, I'm doing this. This is my day-to-day life. Acting, I breathe, sleep, eat, drink, acting every day. And I don't know how many people can say that, especially in the industry, because the industry is dead right now. Yes, it's intense. Yes, sometimes I wish I could just go do something simple and just do my job and have no emotional relationship to what I'm doing. It's just like, yeah, this is my job and this is me. We don't mesh. But if you love it, do it, and all the best luck. And if you haven't been able to get into a drama school this year, don't give up. It took me 4 years. I have an entire video about that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something out of it. And comment please, because I really like when this video gets to more and more people that might need this the same way I needed this. So comment your experiences, comment your tips, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.